This is a quick unboxing and review of the Straight Talk wireless home phone service available through Walmart. Unlike other voice over IP services, this one does not require an internet connection, and service is provided using cell coverage from Verizon. As you can see at the front, there's two different plans available. $15 a month, unlimited nationwide calling, and that includes long distance, voicemail, caller ID, three-way calling, call waiting, call forwarding, and 411. Or you can get a $30 unlimited national plus international calling, which also includes calling to over 1,000 destinations in Mexico, Canada, India, and other countries. And there it has a statement, cut your home phone bill in half, and a coverage map. On the side, just Straight Talk wireless home phone, and package contents, which are the phone, rechargeable battery, AC adapter, antenna, service card, and activation card. And the same on the other side. And then on the back, there's a lot of text going over it, and the two different setup methods, which include plugging up to 2 phones directly into the unit, or you can plug in cordless phones with the base unit being plugged direct into the Straight Talk unit. In a moment, I'll open this box and we'll look at the packaging inside. Inside the box we have this large plastic package, which luckily has perforations, so it should be able to just peel back, and it's not the indestructible one, which takes an hour to open with scissors. And below that we have the home phone service guide and the activation information. Inside the packaging we have one pretty substantial power adapter. This is international and runs at 12 volt. There's a power plug. Note that the phone service is not international, so having an international adapter is a little bit strange. There is one antenna which screws onto the back. One battery, which is about the same size as a cell phone battery, but about twice as thick. Roughly the same size as a very early cordless phone battery. And then we have the unit itself. We have one button on the top, which is either power or standby. Several indicator lights. On the sides we have nothing. On the back we have 2 phone jacks, a USB port, which I believe is used for service only, power port, and the antenna threaded connector. Underneath we have the phone adapter information. This model number is H226C. We have indicator lights, and it shows you which ones mean what. So exactly like for voicemail, blinking blue. Battery shows the different colours and signal strength and so on. And then we have the battery port. Now go in there somewhere like that. Apparently makes a good spinning top. My son would love that if he's seen it. Okay, so I took the phone out of the packaging and put it together. As you can see, the cordless phone says no line, even though it is plugged in to phone port 1 at the back. The antenna is now connected, and before I did give it a quick try, and it did show that the battery did have a partial charge. So I'm going to press to turn it on. You can see a blue light, and now we have a blue flashing battery indicator, which shows it does have a partial charge. And then we show 2 lights for signal strength. I'm not sure what signal strength I have where I am, because normally I do not get any reception, and I have to use a cell phone booster for my cell phone service, which is different than this one. So I'm hoping that it will work. And now it shows a line and 1 missed call, but that 1 missed call was from It's been on the phone for a long time. I was going to try and do a test call and notice that it will not dial out, and before you can do anything, I did find a negative on this, which is to activate your service, go to straighttalkphone.com or call this number from another phone. So it's a little bit asinine that you cannot use this wireless phone service to actually activate itself. You have to do more steps on a different phone before you can get it to work. So I'm going to do that now, and in a couple of minutes we will do a test call. But before I forget, as a comparison, this is the Untitled. So you can see that Untitled is bigger, and Untitled does use the internet via direct internet connection or Wi-Fi, and this does also support 2 lines, has built-in phone answering machine and a bunch of other features. And you can see the Untitled is bigger, but it's not drastically bigger. So I'll be back shortly after I get this set up. Okay, it's a few minutes on since I went on the internet and set the account up, and it was, well, relatively simple to set the account up. I have a couple of issues with setting the account up, and one of them was you don't get any free minutes on this phone, not even to call 611 to test the account. You have to enter a prepaid card, such as, or you have to enter credit card information. The second issue I do not like is it would also not allow a PO box address. Now where I live in a rural area, and everything I have goes to my PO box address. Yet for some reason they will not allow this, and it seems strange that you never should have to have anything delivered regarding this phone, and the only thing you might want to set up is your address for 911. But once again, just to let you know, it will not allow a PO box address. I did plug it on charge while I was setting the account up, and I do not see any indicators at all showing that it is on charge, but I will turn it back on and let that do what it's doing for a moment. One other thing which I think is strange with this Straight Talk services, for unlimited national calls it costs $15 a month, and technically this is just a cell phone in a box with a power supply which can hook up to a phone. Yet for their cell phones, for unlimited service on just calls, the cheapest service plan you can buy is $30 a month. And it seems strange how you can have a Verizon service here providing a cell network for this unlimited service at home, which you can take round and move anywhere with you, or you can pay double the cost to buy a really cheap cell phone, and, well, there goes, it just seems ludicrous that one would be twice as expensive as the other for technically doing the same thing. Alright, I did say to set the account up once the account's been created, but you must call a number, so I'm going to do that now. *22890. It's ringing.
Welcome to over-the-air programming. Please hold while we program your phone. This call is airtime free.
I'm hoping the call quality gets better than that. Generally.
Your phone has been programmed successfully. Thank you for calling.
So there we go. Anyway, I was going to say that I hope the quality of the calls is better than the music on the phone, because that didn't sound very good at all. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call their activation number, just so we can try the phone service. Come on, phone focus. As I don't want to give my phone number away. So let's just make a test call to see how it sounds. 1-800-299-7784.
Welcome to your prepaid wireless service. Your temporary passcode to activate your account is then defaulted to the last 4 digits of your mobile number. To select English as your messaging language, press 1. O para español, oprima el número 2.
So there we go, the cheap phone service from Straight Talk, which allows you to make calls with no contract and no internet connection. So as a quick review, it's a great idea, especially having a rechargeable battery, that you can have phone service if the power goes out and not have to worry about having the internet. It does show here that I do get decent signal strength, so my cell phone booster is obviously working fine. That's also a Wilson's electronic cell phone booster, so if you need a cell phone booster, you should check them out. It will hook up to a phone perfectly well. As for call quality and features, the Uma Tello beats it hands down, and more or less it's a trade-off if you want something that is going to be better call quality, or if you need a phone service and you don't have the internet. These days most people have the internet, so the Uma one is also cheaper in the long run, simply because you don't have to pay the $15 monthly fee, you only have to pay the taxes on the Uma one. But there you go.